Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. In this lesson we will continue our journey of three-note structures, voice leading in E minor, and we will just go on with a lesson we had last week. So it's if you have not watched this, you should actually before doing that lesson, because there we did like some explanations what we actually do with the material which I will present to you today. So the different places in different inversions and different all these different groups of these 6 different spacings, drop 2, drop 3, and so on. So you have actually a set of exercises to do with that material. What will be the thing today? So you have to apply actually these, or you should apply these different practice techniques to those patterns which we will discuss today. So it's I will not really talk about these exercises, these variation procedures, because I assume that you know that. Anyway, we will also continue with the same PDF which we had last lesson. So if you didn't download that, please do that, because we really, in this lesson, I will actually just play everything what's written there, starting with page 2. And and also downloading the PDF, of course, helps you to follow the lesson and to have it in front of you, what the whole thing is about. And also it helps me like you support this channel, and that would be really cool to do, to get more involved here and support my work. All right, so I was thinking about this. What should we do with these 5 pages actually? Which ones should I explain to you? Which phrases? Which fragments? And I just decided I will just play all that for you in this lesson, and I will. At some points when I think, oh, this may be good to explain, need some explanation, then I will just insert a little bit of explanation and go on with the next one then. Okay, so what do we have here? And then this whole thing can go on with the next inversion. Let me play that again. And so on. All right, all drop 2. Now 4-way close, 3-way close position now. Next would be one more time. That's right. Oh yeah, okay. So actually, we can sing this chord in 2 ways. We can sing as an A minor 7, but at the same time we can just think this is an F sharp minor 7 flat 5 structure, and we just have a passing tone going from F sharp to E to D sharp to the next third. So. Okay, next. Next. Or you can strike every chord. Next. Or variation. This is not a drop 2, but it's a nice voice lead. I mean, nice. It sounds nice to resolve actually this D sharp, the top note, up. Oops. One more time. All right. The next is a nice, like generally it's nice, but in particular in this with these chords, to have like to alternate between two chords which are diatonic to a certain scale, which belong together to one scale, which fit in the same scale, and they are like a one step, one scale degree apart. And so you make sure that they don't share any common tone. So for example, E minor is our tonic, and then we have this F sharp diminished, which is also like a kind of subdominant, either subdominant with an added sixth, so minor A minor with an F sharp added, or like a kind of a dominant chord, like a diminished dominant, I mean a diminished seventh chord on D sharp, but the D sharp is missing the leading tone, so it's a bit weak maybe. It's just like a, you can say it's like just a tension chord which resolves very nice back to the tonic. Either you say it's like more subdominant or more dominant. In either case, it's like it's a sort of a cadence, authentic or plagal cadence back to the tonic. And the nice thing is when you now take a certain, in this case a drop 2 form, one group of spacings, then you can just go your way through these inversions by just moving in one direction. For example, E minor to F sharp diminished, then up to E minor, then up to F sharp diminished, then up to E minor, then up to F sharp diminished, and E minor. So you can do like the whole. Also back. Yeah, and with these two triads, actually you have 6 different notes. So just one note is missing. So the 7th degree of the scale, in this case, of E minor, is not there. So you always skip that note. But besides that, you have all the notes. So you can also play. You can also improvise melodies. You know, you can. Some kind like that. So you have like for every melody note, you have a certain fixed voicing which you always use there. Like the G is always this E minor, in this case drop 2 voicing, and so on. Yeah, it's just an idea to make it more fun also, and yeah, it's also a possibility how you can think like harmonizing a melody, of course. Okay. We go to the next page. This I played actually in the first lesson. Let me just play this again. It's like a Neapolitan chord, going to the dominant, going to the tonic. Then we have nice resolution. Everything is going by half steps from C diminished, which is kind of a dominant sound. B7 flat 9 without the root. And without the sevenths. Okay, next is next, a sus chord, which we didn't have so far. So it's like yeah, so you come across with all kinds of different 3-note structures. That's also the idea, to really practice, get these different 3-note structures. Remember, 19 possibilities we have, and to get as much as possible of them in as many as possible of them in a like in a tonal how do you say, familiar context. So. In this case, it's like a three-part, like a quartal harmony, a 3-part fourth structure actually, like perfect fourth, and like a drop 2 version of that. So that's a kind of a shape, a kind of a voicing, which really works very nice in this context. So it's a good idea if you wanna work on this chord, for example, to take this kind of pattern here. So to put it in different inversions also, like from here, for example, you would so this always gives you this the different shapes, the different inversions of that chord. And as I said, it's beautiful to have that chord in a familiar context, in a familiar territory, that also our ears will really more easily grasp this sound and memorize also this structure. Yeah. Also, these progressions sometimes are helping memorizing structures, because if we think if we just sing that structure, it might be easier to memorize that if we think this structure first, because this is just a major triad, and when we know all our major triads, all the different groupings, groups, like B major, this or this or this or this or this, whatever, then we just think, then we learn that, because these are the basic structures. That would be a good procedure to really learn these basic traditional triads, major, minor, diminished, augmented. And then we just take a major triad and we raise the third by just a half step, and then we have all the different voicings, inversions and so on, groups of spacing groups of this structure, this quartal harmony or sus structure. All right, so let's go on. That's another structure here, another 3-note structure. You can call this A sus2 or B7 sus4. In this case, without the fifth. Yeah. Or you can, you can also call it, right, E sus4. So actually, it's not a new structure. Yeah, it's just actually the same structure we had before. It's like if you have B sus4 and you take that one, that's just an inversion. It looks as like F sharp dominant 7 sus4. So okay. Anyway, let's go on. E minor, kind of a secondary dominant thing. Oh yeah, okay. That's again something. When we resolve that chord and we do the right voice leading, we can either do that, or as written here, we can also go to that chord. And that's a beautiful voice leading, a very correct voice leading. But of course, it leads us to either they're both like two note structures actually. The one has like a doubled minor third, A minor with two C's and without the E, and the other has like a doubled root. So it's they are not like the same group in this case. Drop 2 voicings, of course. All right, next, close position. Next would be playable with an open G here, I think. But of course, if you use also, I mean, this is like also again like kind of like correct voice leading, but of course this is like also working for different inversions. So if you do like a different inversion here, like a drop 2 again maybe, or let's take another one. Let's take a double drop 2, drop 3 voicing here. So we have that. And then we go to that, and then we have a complete B major triad. Then we go to the and then we resolve that too. Yeah, so now we end up with an octave actually, an octave of the tonic E and the minor third. So yeah, so be careful actually, or just be conscious about that all these patterns here, they are not only meant for how they are written here, like only that version, but they're of course for practicing all these different kinds of inversions and spacing groups. We go to page 4 here, and I'll play what's written there. Okay, pretty straightforward. Next. Suspension there. Next. Interesting resolution at the end, and also uses a minor dominant, which is also some kind of a soft version of a dominant, which has also like a nice lyrical quality. Okay, we go on with this one. Augmented 6th chord, resolving to a suspension dominant. Okay, next is next. Next. One more time. It's also a nice one. Maybe a different inversion. Let's try. I like them all very much actually. They're very sad, of course, melancholic in a way. But this kind of this kind of tonal music, this maybe also like baroque or like very like in a classical way. For me, it has really some depth. It's really it's in a way profound or hard to explain. Especially in the lower register, I like these chords a lot. Okay, next would be. Oops. Then we have. Also nice voice leading. Just take this subdominant chord, this minor chord, and just go with the fifths, with the perfect fifths, the E, to one step lower, and then you have this dominant. And this resolves very nice too. The tonic. Okay, then we have this one. Another one with that's like an augmented triad. So that's a good study here for like if you want to check out all these different spacings and inversions of an augmented triad. You have a kind of a nice pattern, musical pattern here. It's, and they all go to E. Of course, like that's not in this case drop 3 voicing. It's like a drop 3. B augmented, a drop 3, B major chord, and then like 3 E's. Have you played somewhere else? Let's try that. You reach different, also different. In this case, it's like 2 octaves, and here it was like 1 octave and a unison. So you will reach other. Spacings, so to speak, if you do not move regular in a certain grouping. Okay, then we have also, I like this chord actually. It's like dominant with a flat 9, but without the major third and also no minor 7s, but still this quality of a dominant flat 9 chord. And when we have that and that, it's actually the same structure. It's just, this is a, what is this? This is a drop 2 voicing, and that is like a close position of the same structure. So it's also a good idea if you want to learn that kind of a structure, which is again a new structure, a 3-note structure, one of these 19 possibilities, different 3-note structures. That's a good exercise for that. Also, we can put maybe can make it even lower by doing like a drop 2, drop 3 voicing here. Let's try that. That's nice. All right, let's go on to the last page. arpeggiated patterns for 3-note structures. So up until now, we were really busy with this harmonic structures, so all the notes at the same time, 3-note structures, and also the technique, of course. I also had a lesson on that technique using a plectrum together with the fingers. Mostly these drop 2 voicings, actually, they have like a combination of plectrum and the middle finger and the little finger. That's some very, yeah, that's like really the technique I'm using. And I talked in other lessons about that. But you can also take a 4-note structure, a 3-note structure. In this case, we have a drop 2, drop 3 voicing here, and we stay to drop 2, drop 3 voicings, and it's like a F major, then this B dominant 7 without the 5th, and the tonic minor. So what you can do with all of these 3-note structures, of course, is like finding playing it in different ways, like arpeggiating that, have like picking patterns, or like any patterns you can think of. You can just apply that to these 3-note structures, which are written out here, all harmonic in a harmonic way. So this here, it's written like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's beautiful, actually. Then we have like when we have a drop 2 form, or any form, actually, we can just do like, we take the same progression, F major, Neapolitan to B7 to E minor. It sounds like that. Different spacing. Get inspired here. Oh yeah, there's another thing. It's very connected to these. Oh no, I just give you this pattern. There's another lesson, actually, some other lessons about which actually connects with this pattern. I just give you the pattern. It's like so what that is, it's 3 different notes. So you can also apply this pattern to all these kind of chord progressions. We can take and so on. Or maybe let's try another one. Don't end. Let's end with something beautiful. Maybe. No. And so on. I don't know. Whatever. You have now like different ways to. I mean, this is like these 3 forms here on the 6th page. They're actually like they give you a kind of a key to open another door. Yeah, they're all like 3 different concepts of having like this kind of right hand or like different picking patterns to apply for 3-note structures. So for example, if you have the second form here, yeah, this is just actually like a key to a door, and you can. It hopefully opens some. It's hopefully inspiring to just make explorations with that idea. So you can just do any kind of combination. You know, I mean, like any kind of. You can also like odd meter. It's all actually for myself. It's all. I just write down like these keys, these door openers, and once they are written out, I don't. There are so many possibilities what you can do with that stuff. So it's like, in a way, you can say, okay, it's like a 1 and 2 and 3 and, or you say it's like a 5. Like that, or you whatever. I mean, they're like it's limitless. This thing, or you can combine things. So it's just it hopefully just inspires your creativity. Yeah, that's the sixth page in a way for. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some thoughts, some inspiration for further explorations. If you like those lessons here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell button. There you get also notifications if the new video will be released, which is the case every week. And also there's a possibility, just go down the description below and click the link to my website, hoophildenbrand.com. The Guitar Academia page there, it's a possibility to donate, to support my work here on this channel, which would be awesome, which would be really cool. I would really appreciate that. So that's it for today. But of course, like also downloading the PDF helps to survive. Okay, thanks for watching. My name is Hoop Hildenbrand.